guys, we have both YouTube live stream happening and also TikTok. And for all of you guys who don't know us, I'm Michelle and this is Joe, and we're the founders of Sense Studio. YouTube, you can see a wider view, so if you want to see everything that we're doing today, then hop on over to the YouTube channel. On TikTok, it's really focused on this area, so this is where I'm going to start for both. We're going to be trimming our wicks that we made yesterday, or the candles that we made yesterday if you joined us live there. So we're going to be trimming our wicks, heat gunning all of them to make a smooth top, and that's because soy wax happens to not set as nicely as other wax. It causes craters due to temperature changes. So we're going to be heat gunning the top of the candle to make it smooth, and then we'll be labeling all the candles as well. We have about, I'd say 70 to go through, but not sure if we'll do all of them on live, but we'll just start the process. And if you like these videos, give it a big thumbs up. If you want more lives, let us know in the comments. Any questions, feel free to comment as well, and we'll answer them as we go. So firstly, all you need to trim your wicks is a wick trimmer, and we're going to be putting these up on our website shortly, so stay tuned. But we do recommend using a wick trimmer, especially for wood wicks, and these are perfect for them if you've never seen them before. Always trim your wicks before you burn any candle at any stage prior to burning. So that's what you would need to trim your wicks. But let's start off with removing all the tape. We have these tape on so we can make sure that all the wicks are straight. Sometimes because we wick these candle tins ourselves, it's not always the straightest, and we don't always put it in the center, and having the tape really helps with that.
It's really hard to do it in the center.
Yeah, and also with wood wicks, sometimes it warps due to the heat of the wax when we pour, so it does move out of center. Definitely a lot of art is required to make candles.
We say it's a science.
Mm-hmm. Hey everyone on YouTube.
Oh wait, we're meant to be looking up there.
Yeah, the camera. So we got a new camera that allows us to have better quality on YouTube Live. So here's Peter. Hi. So yeah, we have a better quality camera. So now the quality on YouTube is so much better than our first one that we did with our webcam.
I've been waiting all day for this live stream. Hi, we definitely remember you from yesterday and chatting. We hope you had a lovely time joining us yesterday. And today we're going to be doing all of these candles for you. Well, Michelle is, and then I'll be just like in the background doing some stuff.
If you want to know what Joe's doing, you can see it on YouTube Live. So I'm just removing all the tape that kept our wood wicks straight during the curing process. And I tend to save these tapes so we can reuse it when we make more candles. What's your fave candle? I have a few. One of my faves is Aranciata Sorbet, which I don't have.
I
have it. So that's my fave one. And yeah, it's really far for YouTube, but Aranciata Sorbet is my favorite. It has notes of grapefruit, orange, and mandarin. That's definitely one of my favorites. And then the other one would be Smooth Affogato. In the summer collection, my favorite would be Melon Bar. We're not making any candles today. We're actually doing the finishing process of candle making, which is cutting our wicks, heat gunning, making a smooth top, and then labeling our candles so we can pop it onto the shelf for sale. Coffee one is so good. Thanks, Shad. Do you get tired from making candles? Sometimes we stay like super duper late and we try to make as we go based on stock levels. But no, like I think it's quite fun. It's quite therapeutic.
Mm-hmm.
And we just really enjoy the process, and I guess that's why we're doing it. So as you can see, for example, this one finished quite nicely on YouTube. This one quite nicely. So it doesn't require like that much of a heat gun. But this one, for example, has a crater in it. You can see that there. There's just a crater like there. So we'll heat gun it, and this is very normal for 100% soy wax due to extreme temperature changes. It happens sometimes. It cools quicker at the top, and then it slowly cools at the bottom, which causes the crater. So heat gunning it allows it to melt back into shape and cool down at a nicer top.
Someone asked, what do you do with the wick offcuts?
We actually use the offcuts of the wicks to make samples. So we don't buy any wicks for our sample kit samples. We actually trim them and then make them into smaller sizes to put into our samples.
So here we have like all our wick cutoffs. My bad. All the wick cutoffs that we've saved from all the wicks that we've cut. And then we trim them down to like tinier wicks like this. And then they eventually get put into wick tabs, which go into our samples. So we make sure that there is zero waste around here. And we try and be as eco-friendly as possible. So we keep every single one of these offcuts that we use.
We're using our new camera for this YouTube live. Yes, we are. How's the quality? Is it better? The quality is much better than before. Yay! I'm so glad. I'm so happy about that. All right, she said love that. About the wicks.
The offcut. For the samples.
TikTok video quality is much better than the YouTube live. If you want to see a wider view, YouTube live shows that better. TikTok, this is all you can see right now. But let's go through and trim all the wicks. We tend to trim our wicks much longer than you need to have your first burn. We definitely recommend when you receive your candle to actually trim the wick a bit shorter, so about 5 mils. The reason why we cut it longer is because we initially cut it to the 5 mil point, but sometimes it's a little bit too short, and that caused some issues with customers not being able to light it, and then the wax drowning the wick itself. So now we tend to cut it a bit longer, and then you guys as customers can trim them down before you burn them. So I'm just going to go through and cut all of these. What camera did I get? I got the Sony ZV-E10. It's more of like a vlogging camera. It's great for video. And it allows you to connect to your laptop to use as a camera for live streaming. Peter asked, did we buy a camera just for live streaming?
Yes.
Yes, essentially. Well, for YouTube, yes.
That must be very satisfying. Was it expensive? Someone asked.
I wouldn't say it's like super expensive for a camera, especially for Sony cameras, because Sony is known to have really expensive cameras. For a small camera, it has interchangeable lens, so it's not just your normal point and shoot camera. So it is more expensive than your beginner point and shoot cameras, but less expensive than your DSLRs. So now that I've cut all of these wicks, let's heat gun them. We have a Makita Heat Gun. We used to have a cheaper version. I think it was like a Zedo, but that one stopped working. So we got a Makita because Bunnings recommended that this would actually last longer. We'll see how that goes. But we have a small attachment at the top, so then it can pinpoint the area that we'll be heat gunning. We turn it at a really low setting, so it slowly melts down. We don't want to like burn the wax, so that's what we'll be using. Yes, you've never seen candles in a tin. It is quite unique. We haven't really seen it in the Australian candle market, so we thought we'll bring it into the market in Australia. We do like how it looks. So it's just a metal tin can with wax in it. And we really like how this looks, so we decided to put them into tins. Will you be doing a live tomorrow? Probably not. It's going to be Saturday in Australia, so
That's funny.
we try not to work on a Saturday or on a weekend, and I'm also getting my booster vaccine, so probably won't be on live tomorrow, but
Do you want us
maybe
to come
next week?
live every day? Should we come live every single day, or like 24
like, even
hours
just, like, our
we'll be on
lives.
live? People do that. People go live for like 36 hours. Being in a tin, does it heat up? The tin itself doesn't heat up. It's actually pretty good. Like, we can carry the tin fine when we light it. Also, it's gonna be like pretty loud, guys, because the heat gun it's really loud.
So I'm just keeping a far distance from the candle itself and moving it around so the top of the wax melts. Sometimes we need to heat gun it not just once, but a couple of times. So we'll go back into it when there's imperfections. It's a slow and steady process, this one. Yeah, I hope I won't get sick after the vaccine, but we're probably just going to try lay low and hope that we feel better like quickly, we recover from the vaccine quickly. It does look cool. We love like watching it melt and become like really perfect. Okay. So after the first heat gun, you can see that it's already starting to set really nicely and really shiny on the top. And for YouTube, you can see that it's really nice and shiny at the top, but not all of them looks like that. So sometimes you get minor imperfections still, like right at the wick. Probably can't see that, it's very minor up at the wick, but then we'll go through and we'll heat gun them again, so then they're perfect. Someone asked, did you make your aprons? We did not. We actually bought these from Target for $10.
Yeah.
We really wanted to embroider it with our logo, but we just haven't had the time and haven't been bothered to do
If you're looking for like these like work aprons, and I have like a little pocket as well. Yeah, they're from Target and they're like $10. Can I see a melted one, please?
None of them smell.
None of them have melted. But you can see like really bad ones, like this one, like crated and there's a hole in it. So that's why we really like to heat gun it, so it can be perfect.
Yes, they are candles.
Can you say no?
What does that say?
Can you say no?
No.
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 It's because Americans love hearing us say no.
Can you say hi, Monia? Hi, Monia. We are not sisters. We are actually cousins. Our dads are brothers. All right, we'll do this again one more time. Hi, Lucy. Yes, my arm is very tired right now. And we always choose like the aircons off. I'm so hot. Okay, then I let that set. And I'm gonna move on to this side, which is the rest of the candles, and I'm gonna do that whole process again. I'm just gonna move you guys over. Oh, now I'm here. What did you say? What type of wax is used in your candles? We use 100% soy wax, so it's not mixed with anything. It's pure 100% soy wax. And we love it because for us it's a natural alternative and it burns a lot cleaner than your regular wax. But we have had a lot of people use cocoa soy wax, which is a mixture between coconut wax and soy wax. You're going to turn on the aircon? Yeah. Michelle's going to go turn on the aircon because it's actually super hot in here. And because we've been heat gunning everything, so it is so hot. But now I'm here to keep you guys entertained. So I will now cut the wicks while she's gone. And I'm not the best at it. I try to keep everything centered, but it doesn't always work out. But the good thing about working with this is that you can always push the wick over if it's not that centered. So we like to do that before we go into heat gunning everything, just to make sure that it's as centered as possible. And if you can kind of see, like, we're keeping all our little masking tapes that we've used to tape the candle so that we can use it. And I've been making like little like custom candles for our customers. So we also do custom candles on top of our signature scents. And we love creating like one-of-a-kind scents for our customers. So we're doing that. And I've just been doing that on the side. But Michelle's gone to turn on the aircon because we're like boiling. So with this like wick cutoff, we save all of them so they go into it like that. And then we go in and then we cut every single wick. What's the unique custom scent you just made? So I just made 2 custom scents. So here's one for Molly, and this was a strawberry shortcake scent because it's for her mom's birthday and her mom really loved strawberry shortcake as a kid. So we decided to make her one with strawberry jam and pastry, and it smells delicious. It smells really nice and fresh. And then this one is for, I might butcher the name, this one's for Tia. But, oh, the aircon is on, thank God. But Tia wanted a reminiscent scent of baked cookies, chai latte, and fresh flowers. So I managed to pull up some experimental scent of our baked cookies and chai latte scent together. And then I also added some floral notes in that chai latte. And then now we're back to doing this. I still have 2 more custom candles to make. So once Michelle's back, I'm going to let her take over. But for now, I'm just going to have to start cutting these candles. And then she's going to come and heat gun. I think she's back. Is it on? Yeah, it's on.
It is so hot, and we have the roller doors closed, guys. Because we're in a share space, and we don't want people to listen to us, and because they're working as well. And with the heat gun going and the wax melter going, it's just really hot. Okay, I'm back to you. Alright. Let's finish this.
Definitely needed the aircon to be on.
It is so hot in here. Like, someone was like, I like the shine. And I'm like, thanks, it's sweat.
It's natural. Yeah, and like the aircon's controlled at reception, so we just have to quickly run out. Oh, someone said you're gorgeous. Thanks. I'll take it as it was.
Like I said,
it was for me.
Sweat.
I'm gonna take it as they commented for me. Do we deliver to Canada? We don't.
We
yet.
wish.
One day we will. We are working towards international shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Right now we only deliver to domestically in Australia. So we hopefully we'll be able to do it this year. But yeah, we don't at the moment. No sound. We can't hear anything. Can anyone else hear on YouTube? Or you all can't hear me? You can hear Lynn?
What is this? I cannot find this one.
I hope you guys can hear me on YouTube. I'm on both YouTube and TikTok.
Who said that?
Shadi. Shadi, can you hear us on YouTube? Okay, they can hear us on YouTube. So we have our custard tart candles on this side. So there's 30 of those, so I'm going to take off the tape first. Oh, you traveled to Australia to get our candles. That's so nice.
That's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to us.
Thank you so much. Wish we could travel like as well. Not just even in Australia, but we would love to go overseas. Do you need help?
No, good.
wick trimming sound is so like ASMR. Love it. What time is it there? It is 5:59 p.m. in the afternoon on Friday.
Afternoon, that's like evening.
Evening, Friday.
6 p.m. on a Friday.
Yep. So now that's all trimmed, pretty much all our candles, wicks are trimmed. So we're gonna now heat gun these ones and then we'll go back to this side and see if we need to heat gun them again. It does, but it is sometimes very overwhelming, like the smell in here, because it smells nice and we get a lot of people walking past saying like, oh, it smells really good here. But having to do like 5 or 6 scents at the same time is very overwhelming, especially when you're heat gunning all of them at the same time. But it does smell good.
I can't read.
It's time to put the camera on the
I'm
laptop.
in Florida. And
You're
it's
so
1 a.m.
blind.
I'm so blind. Like, I'm literally squinting at this to read the
It's 1
computer screen.
a.m. That's
I'm
so crazy.
in Florida.
Yeah,
Florida.
Florida.
You were saying it's 1 a.m.
Wow. That's
I know
crazy.
yesterday when we were talking to you guys, some people said that it was like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. And I'll tell you the same thing I told them. Go to sleep. Go to bed. It's late. You need to go to bed. But then I can't talk because I sleep at like 3 a.m. So technically I shouldn't be saying that.
You should be telling yourself that. I'm sorry.
Hello from Dallas, Texas, USA.
Hello.
Hi! I can't believe there are so many people from all over the world joining us. We would actually love to know where you're from. If you want to pop down a comment and tell us where you're from. We're in Sydney, Australia, and it's currently 6 p.m. our time.
Someone on YouTube asked, do you only use one tin for your candles?
Yes.
We only have one size tin for our candles, but we also have a sample kit which has smaller tester size candles, which is 20 grams.
But we only do ever use like tins, like a metal like tin tie. We don't really use like glass. We have Canada, we have Australia, Melbourne, Sydney, California. So you guys are all over the world. It's really nice to meet you. And the fact that you've come here to like watch us label our candles and heat gun them, we are very, very honored, and we hope you guys enjoy watching us and all our random like conversations.
This smells really good.
Missouri, USA.
Ooh,
Have a
hello.
lot of people from the US. What time is it there for you guys? Is it really late? What did someone say? I can't read that, so which one?
Do you only use one team? We've already answered
Oh,
that.
okay. I can't read.
I found your videos on TikTok. Thank you. You girls are so inspiring. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I really hope you guys enjoy our videos from TikTok and also on YouTube as well. We're trying to be more consistent on posting and also doing more live videos. And 2 lives in 2 days is pretty good.
That's really good because it's us and we like never go online.
Actually 3.
Yeah, we did. We went
TikTok
live 3 times this week, guys, and that is like a record for us. Usually we just work and we forget, but this week we went live 3 times.
And twice on YouTube. But I was really hoping to get the quality better on YouTube before we did it again, because I rewatched the last live and the quality was just so bad. And as an avid like YouTube watcher, like to be honest, I wouldn't even have watched it or even stuck around for that long. So I really wanted to get the YouTube quality a bit better, so it makes it easier to watch.
I'm seeing a lot of AMs here. We have 1 a.m., we have 2 a.m. We're all night owls here. Everyone's still awake.
Another from USA. That's so amazing. We really hope we can ship internationally, so you guys can try out our candles. Shuffle Joe along more.
Sorry.
Just checking out the space. You good?
Yeah.
Alright.
Head on over.
Thank you.
2 a.m. here in Toronto. Wow, we have a lot of viewers from Canada and the US. Hey guys, we're like on opposite sides of the world.
If you're just joining us, we're gonna be labeling all our candles, heat gunning them to make them a smooth top, because we use 100% soy wax for our candles. And we're located in Sydney, Australia. So wherever you're joining from, welcome, and thank you for stopping by and watching. Look at this. You see it?
I'm actually so cold now.
Around the outside. They're in.
Oh, that was you.
What is... What?
What's for dinner tonight?
You're supposed to be cooking.
I don't know. You're meant to be cooking, mate. I think we have both our partners are watching the live because we told them yesterday and both of them missed it. So today we told them that they have to watch it.
Do you cure your candles for a certain amount of days? Yes, we do. So we make them, and then after 24 hours, we will heat gun them and trim all the wicks, label them, and then we let them sit on the shelf for at least 7 days before we send them out for sale or even put it up on our website for sale. So we do cure them for minimum 7 days.
Yeah, because curing just allows the candle wax and the oil to bond together because with soy wax, it takes about 7 days for that to happen. And the longer the better, but minimum is about 7 days. So we like to have these sit minimum 7 days. But we're doing a top up now, so we have stock available. So then these just come into the back end, and then they'll sit for like 2 to 3 weeks, which by the time it gets through and by the time we post it out, it will smell great because it's been sitting there for a while.
So I'm just going to go through back our first batch that we heat gunned. Yeah. Just any that needs reheating. Sorry. Some of them are really perfect already, so I don't need to heat those ones. Honestly. So, for example, this one heat gunned really nicely, so it doesn't need another round. You can see that one's really nice. So we don't need another round of that. But one, for example, it's not terrible, but you can see an air bubble right at the wick. I'm not sure if you can see that on YouTube, but there's an air bubble just at the wick there. And then we just like to heat gun that to make it smooth. But yeah, they're really minor imperfections, but we like having them look as best as they can. So I'll let these sit and I'll go through these ones again. Let's do a shuffle. Can you just stop this the phone? Let's see what they're saying.
What are those white things in the background? Have you ever mixed up labels with scents?
The white things in the background were packing peanuts, and they're 100% biodegradable. What's that word? Biodegradable?
They're huge.
Yeah. Biodegradable, so they dissolve in water. For anyone on YouTube, they're packing peanuts just there that TikTok viewers could see. But they're packing peanuts. They're kind of like our bubble wrap, but it's more eco-friendly. It can biodegrade in water, so if you just get the packing peanuts and dissolve it in your sink, it will just dissolve itself. Or if you do let it go to landfill, it will dissolve in rainwater, all of that. So that's what those were. Have we ever mixed up labels with scents? No, not recently. I think maybe like when we first launched, we might have.
Yeah, we did with the break. No, you just did a spelling error. But I don't think we ever did it. I feel
labeled
like
the wrong one.
Yeah, I feel like with the scents they have such they have such a big difference between all of them. so that we just smell it and we get the other person to confirm whether or not it's that scent. So we've never mixed it up. Touch wood.
I forgot my apron, guys.
I know you did forget your apron. I thought you didn't wear it.
Let me pop it back on. Okay, so I'm gonna reheat these ones now. Just a second time. Any that needs it. But they've set quite nicely. Yeah, most of them set really nicely. It's just like sometimes there's an air bubble and it kind of annoys me. Can you like not? Sorry. Next time. Just try not to move. No, I got it. You really like. Just do the most.
Do the most.
You should just do the most.
Do the most.
How much was the heat gun? I think it was about $100. The one that we got before was cheaper, I think about maybe $60. But honestly, like we wouldn't have been able to live without it. I got it because I watched a lot of other candle YouTube videos and everyone used it. And I was like to Joe, like before we even launched, I was like, we need this. And like before we even started making our scents, I was like, we need this heat gun. I'm gonna buy this heat gun. And she's like, I don't think we.
And then like, oh, we don't have an example, but then like our candle set, and it was like the ugliest candle ever. It had like craters and holes in it. So I was like, okay, let's buy the heat gun. No, but then we invested in like it was a super affordable one.
Yeah,
And
I
then
think it was $60 or $50.
yeah, and then that worked. And then I think I broke it.
Yeah.
I accidentally like it fell on the floor and then it broke. But then luckily there was warranty on it, and then we decided to switch to this one, and we feel like it's a lot better. It heats the candle a lot more evenly. And then now when we heat gun it, like there's a really nice like smooth top, which is what we like. So definitely invest in a heat gun if you're planning to work with soy candles, just because we find it a lot easier to work with.
Someone on YouTube asked, how many candles do you make each day? There isn't a set amount of candles that we make each day. It depends on stock levels. We like to keep our stock levels for our signature collection up. Anything that's limited time or limited edition, then we won't. We'll just make probably like 30 of each scent.
Yesterday we made 80 in a day.
Yeah.
I feel like if we really did it, like during our Christmas collection, I think we made 200 in a day.
Yeah.
Somewhere like that. But it's basically like we're just on the clock. Like we'll make the candles, and then we'll have like a bunch of scents here, and then we'll have a bunch of scents there. So I think in a day we could make 200 if we really tried.
Mm-hmm.
But then now, since we moved into the new space, we've been doing a lot more admin work. So we've been doing like thinking more about social media, thinking about holding market stores. So if you're in Sydney, join us on our next market store. We'll be announcing it soon, and things like that. So it just gave us more time to think about more marketing stuff. But yesterday we made 80 in the studio.
Why did you choose? Oh no. So I'm gonna fix that. Why did you choose tin vessels?
Why did we choose tin vessels? I feel like they look really unique. No, like I haven't seen much on the market, and I feel like it distinguishes from your traditional glass. We've seen like clear glass, and then we've seen copper glass, but we hadn't really seen tin done. We just love the look of it, and we like the fact that I feel like it's super like minimalistic, and it can look unisex, like without labels and stuff like that. I think it looks really nice when you match it together. But I'm in love with tin candles. Like I wouldn't change it for a thing. What's one eco-friendly product you currently don't use but would love to use?
Beeswax. Oh, in our business?
Yeah, in our business.
Sorry.
What are you talking about?
I was like, in life? Because I have lots.
Oh, in life. Yes, I have lots. One alternative we really want to use like in our business is probably finding adhesive that is water-based instead of sticker-based. So we use water-based tape at the moment, but we have parcel stickers that we haven't been able to find. And like our labels, we haven't been able to find like plastic-free alternatives. But other than our labels, everything else that we use is plastic-free. And used from like recyclable material. So we're very, very happy about that. And we research a lot to make our company as sustainable and as zero waste as possible. It's gonna come back.
Yep, I'm gonna finish heat gunning this side again.
Sorry. Holy shit. Someone like flashed before my eyes.
Not really targeting you. So you wanted to be a little bit more
Tried to kill me just then. So if you guys saw,
no evidence.
that is like very badly.
These actually set really nice. So I'm gonna have to. Let's just see which ones to do. Sometimes some candles are like super stubborn and just won't set nicely. We get those and we'll have to like go back in a couple of times. But mostly like they're pretty good and they'll set really nicely after the first 2 rounds of heat gunning. Have you thought about doing a larger tin? Yes, we have. We've thought about larger and smaller as well. I guess bigger ones, a lot of people have asked, but I would love to do smaller ones because it would just be nice to like be able to take it with you traveling. But yeah, let us know if you would like smaller ones or bigger ones. It's definitely in the works, but we wouldn't know which one to release first.
I've heard that. Yeah, we've had people ask us for smaller ones. We've had people ask us for bigger ones.
Yeah.
And we're sort of like, which ones should we do? We don't really know. Ooh, these ones are really nice.
I want to buy a candle from you, but you don't.
shipped to Brazil.
Oh, you're watching from Brazil.
Yeah, unfortunately, at the moment, we don't ship to anywhere but Australia, but we are working on that. Trust me, like we've spoken about international shipping. We're trying to make it happen. Crossing our fingers, we can get it done in the next 2 months. I would say maybe.
I would say
Maybe
it'd
like
be good if we
2
could get
months.
it this year.
Yeah, this year. We're trying to get it this year. Wow, you're so like realistic.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna make it happen, guys. Trust me, I'm gonna make it happen in like the next like month or two. Maybe.
See, I wouldn't promise you guys that. Okey-dokey. These have all set really nicely. They're a combination of jasmine white tea and smooth avocado. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop lids on all of them and then I'll show you the labeling process. We still have stuff everywhere.
Yeah, we still have all our boxes are still everywhere. We just moved studios last week, so all of our stuff is still all over the place. But you know, hopefully we'll be able to move it. Wow, that actually set really nice though.
Yeah. So I have all the lids in a box down here, so I'm gonna pop them all on. And these lids are not tight at all. They're not like your typical like tin lids, like food type tin lids. So they're not tight. They just pop on and they can be taken off quite easily. It's more to keep dust away and for like when we ship it out for it to not like get damaged on the inside. So let's pop them on.
The wick is too tall.
One's big. So sometimes if the wick is extra tall, the lids won't fit. So that gives us a good indication if it's like too long.
Thank you for. I can't read that.
Your eyesight is so bad.
Thank you for sharing and answering my questions. I hope you have a good weekend. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Pillow is calling me now.
Good night.
Wow, that should be so long to read, guys. Good night, especially for our American. Someone was like, Joe, get some glasses. Guys, I actually do have glasses. You know what? I'll bring them now.
You need them. Clearly.
I'm so blind, actually, so I do need glasses. But how can you, like, you really make it? Thank you for actually reminding me, because I have glasses, so I'm actually going to wear them now. I don't even really think my glasses. Oh, it's definitely better.
You need better glasses then.
But I'm like,
Ivy would tell you need glasses when making candles.
really?
Wait, you long-sighted or you short-sighted?
I can't see very far. Does that mean I'm long-sighted or short-sighted?
Short-sighted.
I'm short-sighted. These ones stick off my face though, because they're really old glasses.
Well, then you definitely need new glasses.
These are very old. They're like 5 years
Okay, I'm just gonna...
What is this?
These ones are jasmine, and these ones are smooth. So let's start with jasmine white tea. We made 11 jasmine white teas. So I have the labels here. if you haven't shopped with us before or don't know, we actually have custom labels that you can do. You can add a name personalized on the label itself. So we don't normally label every tin. We kind of try to split them in half. So when customers buy our signature collection, they can get one that's already labeled. If you personalize on the label, then we can print new one and stick it directly. And we don't want to waste labels, so we tend to leave it half-half, 50-50, labeled and unlabeled, so it's ready to go if someone purchased a customized candle. So Jasmine, we made 11, so let's go through and label 6 of them. We'll leave 5. Oh. Am I covering? No. So I have a big masking tape, which just makes it like easier to label. We have a microfiber cloth that we use to pretty much wipe down our tins if there's any wax that's stuck to it, or even fingerprints. We like to just give it a good wipe. I'm just gonna wipe you guys, sorry. So after we give it a good wipe, it's very shiny. And then we align it so then the line at the back is at the back of the candle. So just pop it down, and then we hand label our tins, which is a process and a half. So that's our first labeled candle.
Sorry. Oh, it's not even focused. Oh, there it is. It's our jasmine white tea candle, all labeled and ready. I'm sorry. Okay, like this. Okay, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I mean, how am I meant to do 2 things at once?
That's our first label with jasmine white tea. It's not focused.
Put you guys back now.
Just giving it a good wipe down.
Someone asked, are you sisters or friends? Neither. We are cousins.
We're not friends.
Neither. We're not friends, nor are we sisters. We're cousins. Our dads are brothers, and we grew up with older brothers, so we don't have any sisters or anything. And she's only 9 months older than I am, so we like to think that we're sisters.
Don't touch me. Don't touch my freshly washed hair. Hi from Norway.
Wow.
Oh.
Hi from Sydney, Australia. I can't believe you're from Norway.
How
We
did
love
you
meeting
design-
friends all over the world.
How did you design your website? We actually looked at a lot of inspiration from like Pinterest or even like websites that we've seen that we really liked. And then we designed ours so we use WordPress, and we pretty much found a theme that worked as a base. was a really good base, and then we designed it from there. We did hire a web developer to put together our vision, which really helped us, and then we pretty much went in and fixed up everything, put in the copy. But yeah, that's how we did our website. Where are you guys in Sydney? We're in Alexandria. That's where our studio is located, which is kind of in a city, I would say. Pretty much in the city. Here's a new one. So this is what it looks like, just wiping down the tins with a microfiber cloth. It's super shiny, super reflective, and then we'll put our label onto that. So that's our 6 jasmine done. I'm gonna give these ones that aren't labeled a good wipe. And then they can be stored on our shelf, which is behind you guys. So in our YouTube video, pretty much our second last YouTube video, we have a tips, like we told our top tips on what we would do or what we would change if we were to start a candle business this year. And one of them were to get cookie trays. And not only do we use them to cure on the shelf if we're to make more candles, but it's just easier for you to like move candles around.
Yeah. Instead of holding like all of this and getting your like potentially getting your vessel dirty, we literally just use these cookie trays, and it is so easy to transport them around. So like we just grab a whole bunch and then we move it to the shelf, and it's super easy.
So I can pop this label away. Now let's move on to this one, which is smooth affogato. We made 20. It's our best seller. So we chopped up a lot. I think we only have 3 left on the website. So we wanted to make more to make sure that there's stock enough to go around. So we made 20. I'm going to label 10. And then we'll put the other 10 up with no labels. So if you've just joined us, we are labeling our candles that we made yesterday on live with you guys both on YouTube and TikTok. And we're just wiping down our candle tins and then labeling them. I feel like it's not straight. Is it just me? It's just you. So this one here is smooth affogato. We designed these labels ourselves and also print them ourselves. Our names.
Someone asked, can we see the shelf? Yes, of course, we showed. So we're in the process of moving our studio, so everything's still like all over the place, but we definitely can give you guys like a little peek of what the shelf looks like. It's really pretty, it has all our scents up, and it looks really good. But yes, I can take you guys for a tour later. What it looks like. For friends on TikTok and then friends on YouTube. That's what it looks like. One more time. Someone else asked, are you guys related? Yes, we're cousins. Our dads are brothers.
Do we look alike?
Yeah, do we look alike? I would want to know. Apparently, Michelle looks like my mum. Somehow. Like, everyone says she looks like my mum.
Oh, hi from Canada. Hi. What time is it in Canada? Must be really late.
It's like going on to 3 a.m.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, like people say that she looks like my mum, which is so funny because our dads are brothers.
I don't look like your mum.
Everyone says you look like my mum. Everyone says I look like my dad, so
you look like my dad.
yes, I look like your dad. It is going on to 7 p.m. now, guys, and we're gonna try. I don't think we have time to get all of this labeled, but we're gonna try our best.
That's what we need to label.
We've labeled like this many candles now. Ta-da! And we get a lot of questions about the design and how we came up with the design. So Michelle actually came up with these labels herself. And then we kind of worked on like 5 to 6 different versions until we were super happy with what it was. Growing up in an Asian heritage, yeah, they say you look like your mom or dad. It's odd. Yeah, everyone who approaches me says I look like my dad. And it's like aunties on the street and stuff, and they're always like, you look so much like your dad. They always crack the joke that's like, if I ever get lost, it doesn't matter because they'll just return me to my dad because we look the same. You know when they always crack that joke? And I'm always like, okay, thanks.
You're like, I'm glad someone will return me
Yeah.
to my dad. Right, we can label these ones here.
And I'm not even kidding, guys. Like, this smells really good. And it's so strong that even with the lid closed, you can still smell that coffee smell.
I'm just smelling these ones to verify what scent they are. And there's 12, so we should be doing that. Yeah, so these 12 is chai latte, and then we have, what did we make yesterday? Brekkie, 10 brekkies. And that's those 10. So we're gonna put lids on all of these as well. Is that chai? This one is chai, yeah.
Why do I always do it so bloody like not straight? These are our chai latte labels with notes of cinnamon, vanilla milk, and brown sugar. Oh, and we print them on like linen labels. If you can see, they're not like glossy at all. They're quite matte and linen-y, which is we think is pretty unique. We haven't seen anyone do it.
We have 12, so let's label 6.
My friend's about to pop out of the thing.
So I'm gonna clean these tins and then Joe will label them. So this is our chai latte candle.
Where do you guys get your labels from? Let you answer that one.
So we design them ourselves, and then we get them, we print them here in our studio on a printer that we purchased from Officeworks.
Yeah.
It's just a Canon Mega Tank printer, I think. We design them ourselves on Illustrator and then upload them onto Avery, and we get the sticker sheet from Avery.
So when we first started, we were contemplating like getting a printer to print all our labels, but then it was pretty costly. So we decided to instead invest in like a more expensive printer. Yeah, like a home printer. And then we decided to do a test and it came out pretty nicely. Like this is from our home printer. And I feel like the quality is pretty good. So we've been using that ever since. And it hasn't failed us yet. And it's really ink friendly as well. I don't think we've ever topped up the ink.
No, because it doesn't use cartridges. It uses a liquid, like ink liquid, and it doesn't use that much ink. And that's what the Mega Tank is known for, being like you're able to use the ink and print a lot of pages. I don't know, it was like a ridiculous amount of pages they said on the box, and we're like, yeah, we'll never need to top up.
Yeah,
No,
we haven't even topped up once, and like we
print
out color. They're like color blocked. What's the time? 6:48. It's almost 7. Why don't you wear your wedding ring? I am.
I'm not married, so I don't have one.
She's not married, so she doesn't have one. Hint, hint.
I don't. He's not watching anymore.
Oh. That's what it looks like labeled. I feel like when we're labeling as well, there's so much pressure to get it straight because we use the wrong man then. No, he's the right man, guys.
Is he?
But I feel like, yeah, when we do it by hand, there's a lot of pressure to get it right the first time. And we've seen people use like electronic ones that help you automatically do it, but apparently hand is just better because there's more precision, and I agree. And I think like when we first started doing it, we were really scared that we'd mess up, and then now I think we've gotten like
the hang of it. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. Oh, you didn't take this. These are small. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna leave them for laptops though. Okay. So now our chais are done and labeled. So I'm gonna move them with the one. These ones are done. And just like that, we've cleared out like half the table already. There's still a few that we haven't done yet. The candles look so cute. Oh, thank you. Don't they look really cute? This is it when it's labeled. And we have our new summer collection, which we didn't make any of this time around, but they have really nice like bright colors. So these are the two when they're together. This is our chai latte and this is our melon bar. But we designed the colors and they look so nice and summery. We have we have a purple and we have a blue. But this one is definitely like really cute for me, I reckon, like because it's nice and bright and green. Do you guys mix all of the oils in your studio as well? They smell so good. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, we do. We mix our oils in the studio as well. So we buy like a bunch of fragrance oils and then we discuss what scent we want to do. So for instance, like this, we wanted a really fresh melon scent, kind of like the Malona ice cream bar. So then we talked about, okay, what scents do we need in it? And then we bought those individual scents and then we mixed it. I mean, every time we do a scent, we test it for we test 2 different like fragrances and then we burn them at each of our houses just to make sure it smells good. And then we do that. So we go through a lot of testing before we actually start selling it. Where do you get your trays from? We just got it from Kmart. This is like a Kmart cookie tray and it costs it's like $3.
Yeah.
Like a few dollars, but you can find them pretty much anywhere. So if you're in the US, try Target. There are people that have like massive ones that can hold a lot, but this one is really good because you can just hold it with your hand and you can stack it on top of each other. So we can always like move candles really freely rather than like holding it with our hands because you can only really do 2. What's this one? No. This one you're missing. That on top. So I've just cleaned all of these ones here, which is brekkie in bed. So I'm going to label them. We made 10. So we'll label 5. This has notes of lemon zest, citrus, vanilla, and milk. And it literally smells like favorite cereal, Fruit Loops. Smells so good. Seriously. It's like cereal that you always wanted to eat as a kid, but you weren't allowed to.
Mm-hmm.
And that nostalgia is so nice. It smells exactly like Fruit Loops. Also, lucky I make candles as well, but I'm in Europe and we can't mix oils. Yeah, we did hear about that. One of our YouTube followers commented and said that something about guidelines with candle making in Europe and how they can't mix their scents, so they have to just buy from the bottle and pour from the bottle, which is really interesting to hear
because in Australia there's really little to like no candle regulations. We tried looking and there's no like governing body for us. So I guess it's like a good thing and a bad thing.
Mhm.
But there's no laws for us against mixing oils. It smells exactly like Fruit Loops.
Yay!
Yes, brekkie is one of my all-time favorite, guys. Like it smells exactly like Fruit Loops, and it burns to a really nice, like soft, lemony, zesty kind of scent. It burns really, really nicely. And one of my friends, she loves this. Her name's Gloria. She was like, she smelled the sample and she's like, oh my god, I love your brekkie candle. Like it smells so good. But yes, definitely one of our favorites. Just put an order in. Oh, thank you so much. Whether or not you guys place an order or just like follow us along in our journey, we really appreciate every single one of you guys. We've done this for 5 months now. It's been 5 months, but it feels like forever, and we really enjoy what we do, and we love talking to you guys. And seeing you from all over the world, whether you're candle makers or people that just enjoy watching us make candles. That's interesting to hear. We have so many guidelines here. Yeah, we don't really have any guidelines in Australia. We tried to find an official like candle authority and there's none. So for us, the regulations that we follow are by US regulations, but that's pretty much it. We haven't found anything, but we would like, I guess, like more transparency. But yeah, there's no rules against mixing oils, so we do that, and it's really fun to create our own scents. And one of our dream scents to create is a milk tea scent. Like we would love to do a milk tea one. That's one of my biggest goals. But we've tried to recreate it and we haven't been able to at the moment. So we're gonna hold out on that until we can. What do you sell? We sell 100% soy candles for those that are just joining us now. These are what they look like, and they're woodwick candles. So this is what it looks like inside. And we have about 15 cents up now on our website, but we also have a customized scent service that lets you customize your own one-of-a-kind scent. Can I place an order of 2,000 candles? You sure can. You sure can place an order of 2,000 candles if you'd like. We would really, really appreciate that. I think our biggest order that we've ever gotten is 17 candles.
Yes.
Yeah, 17 candles. And one of our lovely customers wanted to gift it to her friends for Christmas, so that was really special for us. And we did like a packing her order on TikTok because we were so. I think that we woke up to it. It was pretty early, and we woke up and Michelle messaged me and she's like, "We got our biggest order of 17 candles." So that was really nice for us.
So I'm gonna move on to this side.
I talk a lot.
Which is our Custard Tart scent. This is one from our summer collection. And it smells exactly like a Yum Cha custard egg tart. It has notes of custard cream, brown sugar, and pastries. So I'm gonna clean these and label them. We made 30, so I'll be labeling 15 as per usual. Just gonna get a few ready. So I think we're gonna limit our summer collection.
How much
For
would 2,000
summer?
cost me?
So hopefully we'll still have these around until the end of February.
So
And
this
then
is what
hopefully launching another collection.
our custard tart candles look like, and it's very reminiscent on your Yum Cha egg tarts. So really fresh egg tarts coming out of the oven. And this was something we've always wanted to create because we still have it all the time now when we go to Yum Cha, but it was like a really core summer memory for us. Like we'd remember going to Yum Cha with our parents and our family. So we made this and it smells so good, guys. I'm not even kidding. Do you sell on Etsy? No, we don't sell on Etsy. We have our own website. It's www.scentstudio.co. We just wanted to sell on our website, directly. We didn't really want to go through a third party, so we spent a month creating our website, and yeah, it's been great. I don't think we've ever like even thought of selling on Etsy.
I think initially we had the idea maybe we should, but then looking into the fees, what Etsy takes from a small business is just crazy. So we were like, you know what? What's the harm on just selling from our own? I guess we do lose like the Etsy customers that always look and
like
browse
the
on
Etsy
Etsy.
marketplace.
But I just thought that
She said, "Yeah, better don't. Etsy fees are sky high."
yeah, it's just so much, and like I can't imagine like having to take like 20% or however many percent out just to give it to Etsy. So we decided to build our own, like purchase a domain and all of that.
Yeah, and it took a while for us to figure out what our website wanted to look like and do the domains and all of that. But I think it's worth it in the end, especially if you want to start out your own business. But not to say that Etsy isn't a great marketplace, because there's a lot of marketing there. And
and also like
Etsy.
there's so many users on there, so people just browse stores, and you can always be listed as like a related or like similar store as another person,
especially if you're a top seller.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna show you guys here. We have our Valentine's labels that we've launched for this week and next week. I think Valentine's is or 2 weeks. Valentine's Day.
Isn't Valentine's in 3 weeks? Oh no, it's Valentine's in 3 weeks, guys.
But anyway, we have these labels up, and it's customizable. You can pick a scent, pick a label color, which is pink or charcoal, and then we have 2 typewriters that you can see here, which is cursive typewriter, and then you can put your name, your partner's name, your friend's name, anyone that you would like to gift this to, and you can pick any scent. So 2 of our customers purchased Custard Tart, so we're going to label with our Valentine's label.
24 days till V-Day. There you go.
There's the label for YouTube.
Over 3 weeks until Valentine's Day.
So we have charcoal, that one, and pink, and then we have typewriter and cursive, and you can see we've customized it. So it's the name for me and then my Valentine. So it's really cute for a Valentine's gift, Galentine's, whatever you celebrate, friends, partners, whoever.
I legit say like, I think I said today, I don't know. It's like we said like for BF, GF, or BFF, you can like gift these candles, and they're so cute. Like it's like a charcoal and it's like a baby pink, and it's really nice. They complement each other very well. But yes, we'll be labeling 2 of these because 2 of our customers ordered some Valentine's Day candles, so we'll be labeling that. These
The
2, right?
charcoal ones.
So now I want Custard Tarts.
And 4, Caroline and Tuan.
Caroline or Tuan, if you're watching this right now, we are labeling your Valentine's candles. I want my girl to give me the black one. Your girl should give you the black one. To be honest, you should message her right now and be like, babe, buy me the black one.
Share this video to them now, and we can let them know.
And it's really sweet. You can either get the cursive writing or you can get that typewriter writing.
Do you sell on Amazon or Shopify? We actually don't sell on either. We sell directly off our website, which is hosted with WordPress. So that's where we sell our items, sell our candles.
So much anxiety when I label. This is what it looks like. Look at that. Like, can we just admire for like 2 seconds?
Show YouTube viewers.
Oh, sorry. I always keep forgetting about you guys. I'm so sorry. Look at that. Amazing. This is the first like super dark label that we did, and we're so happy with how it turned out.
It's so unisex.
I think this is like Michelle's favorite.
Yeah, like I prefer that over the pink one for myself.
Completely different territory, but do you think you'll make reed diffusers one day?
You want it to. Yeah, I want to, because I know so many people who love scents but don't like burning candles. Like my mom loves like having these scents like in diffusers, but she doesn't like burning candles because like she just thinks that she'll burn the house down, which I don't doubt. But like I'll definitely want to get into that side of things, but it does require a lot of testing. Pretty much the same as candles. Like even though you don't need to like melt wax or anything, it's still a lot of testing for the scent. Yeah, so definitely something we'll look into in the future. And we don't only want to just sell candles. Like we'll probably want to bring in other products into our business. But yeah, just not in the works as yet.
Yeah, I feel like we're still even trying to understand candles as well. So once we like master that, then maybe we'll go into something else.
What's up, ladies? Love from America. Hi,
They look
from
like-
Sydney, Australia.
Here's YouTube. So this is like the cursive charcoal one, and this is the typewriter charcoal one. But look how pretty they look next to each other. These are going to 2 different customers who ordered. And these are our custard tart candles. They smell so good.
Someone said, I just found you this week. Congratulations on all your success. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for watching on YouTube, subscribing.
Yeah, we're super humbled, to be honest. Like, when we first did our lives, we thought that no one would watch. And then people kept coming through. So this is the 3rd live that we've done this week.
If
we love chatting
If you ever
whilst
watched
we're
our
working.
first TikTok live, I was like up in the camera, being like, is anyone watching?
I remember the very first TikTok live she done. She was like all up here, and she was like, "Am I live?" She's like, "Oh yeah, people are on." And I'm like, it starts as soon as like the timer hits. And she's just all up there going like, "Is it on?"
Pink one for the pretty girl with dimple. Cute.
What did she get?
She got Ricky, but I'm not sure. Just label these ones first.
We'll wait patiently and sniff the candles in the meantime. Definitely, and to be honest, like we would want to release candles seasonally, so we really want to like release an autumn range, a winter range, a spring range, and then so on and so forth. So for example, our summer range now, we're hoping to like discontinue some as autumn goes on. Sorry, I talk really loud because the cleaners are right outside our door, but yeah, we'd like to like discontinue some and then bring some in. So our core collection would more or less stay the same, bring some in, but then we'll start changing the candles seasonally, and we'll make sure that, yeah, like there's new scents for you guys to sniff. I'm so sorry, it is so loud outside, but I hope you guys heard me.
Someone's watching from Dubai. Hi.
I want to go to Dubai.
She does. She actually wants to go like next month.
I have plans to go to Dubai in March, pending if my mother lets me go. So I'm just trying to hype myself up when I ask her. But I would love to go to Dubai and visit, and also to watch the Bahrain F1 race. So that's hopefully in the works. Guys, you heard it first from me.
I hope your mom's watching this live.
I hope my mom's not watching this live because she'll kill me.
I'm from Dubai. I want to go to Dubai.
Are these all wiped?
Yes. We're on our last few candles to label. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 more to label, and then
we
we're
get to go
done.
home. Because it's 7:09 here, and we're still in the office, and it's a Friday, which means that everyone else around us has left to like Friday drinks,
Party.
to party, and we're here labeling candles. So we love
My
what we
friend
do.
is waiting for me at my house
Oh, Rach.
with my dog.
Sorry. She should come and help us.
She just came and brought Harley bed for the live.
Are you a travel blogger? I was a lifestyle. I used to do content creation. That was actually one of my first careers. So I started doing content when I was in 2016 when I was still in uni, but I don't anymore. Now I'm really focused in making candles 24/7. Have you guys seen that TikTok where it's like I didn't want to work a 9 to 5, so now I work 24/7. Like that's how I feel. We work 24/7 literally.
So that's all the candles cleaned, ready to put on the shelf. Just 5 more to label and then we are done.
Oh, I'm just looking at the thing. I can't really read. You should come to the US. We would love to come to the US. I visited back in 2013 when I was 17, but I haven't been back since. But we would absolutely love to visit the US.
I've never been.
She's never been.
I would love to go to the US one time.
I keep asking we should go to New York together just for a girls trip, but we're still trying to make it happen with COVID and whatnot. It's just been a bit difficult.
This is our full-time job.
Yes.
We do this 24/7. We live and breathe candles, anything to do with socials, anything to do with the business.
You guys need one of those automatic label machines. We have heard about them, automatic label machines, but we've had some mixed reviews. I feel like when we label it by hand, you can kind of see and be more precise with what it's like. So I prefer labeling by hand. It was hard at first, but we got a lot better at it. So it's good now doing it. And yes, this is our full-time job. We're here Monday to Friday. We work about, I'd say 9 hours a day, and we try to take weekends off as much as possible. But yeah, we can come in during the weekend and whatnot as well. So it gives us that flexibility. Before we moved into our studio, we were working out of our home garage, and we were literally working 24/7. We would work 12 to 14-hour days, and that was a bit tiring. So now we have that balance. So it's been good for us. Do you guys have a university degree before beginning this business?
Which one? Is that to label? I don't know. I can label it.
Did we have a university degree? Yes, we both have a university degree. I think we both studied for 4 to 5 years. Yeah, we have. Do you have 2 university degrees? Oh, you do? Yeah, I guess I do too, in a way. I completed I have a dual degree.
So, I don't know.
I completed a Bachelor of Commerce and Media, and I majored in marketing and PR and media, and advertising from University of New South Wales. And Michelle graduated with a Bachelor of Interior Architecture, and then she went to do her Master's as well, and she graduated last year. So we did go to uni for a bit, and for a while we were working in corporate full-time for about a few years, and then we decided to stop last year, and then we decided to do our own business. So, and now we do candles, so there's nothing to do with marketing, nothing to do with interior architecture, but it has helped. She's been able to use her branding to help us, so her creative side, and I've been able to use all the stuff I've learned in marketing to kind of help us with the
Hopefully
business.
one day we can design and open a retail store.
Peter was watching. He said, "Thank you, ladies. Heading off now. Love from Sydney." Bye, Peter.
Bye.
Hi, how are you today? Love your
I'm
candles
home
and your
early.
aesthetic. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for all the love you guys have given us.
Bye. Oh, Andrew was watching. Andrew,
Sorry.
you should have just came from.
Super concentrated.
Should have just came
in
into the
trying to label
studio.
the candles. Very proud.
Andrew was watching.
These more? These was more? Oh, Andrew was watching. Hi, Andrew. Yeah, you should have
He's
just
gone now. I think he went with Peter.
Thank you guys for sticking with us for so long. I think we're about to wrap up in the next like 10 minutes or so. But thank you so much for watching our live. Like I said, we have so much fun talking to you, even if it's about like random things. Did you start with your own website or did you start on Etsy? We started on our own website. We didn't ever sell on Etsy, but that was just a personal choice for us. We just wanted to have our own independent website. And also Michelle also mentioned that Etsy fees are quite high, so we just decided to just jump the gun and go for our own website. Yeah, that's funny.
Did you check?
Oh, no, I didn't.
No,
Sorry.
it says.
Shh, concentrate. Very proud. I'm showing it like as if it's my little baby that I made. Yeah, I've heard that Etsy fees, correct me if I'm wrong, like 15 to 20%, which is really high. I feel like eBay is about the same. When I used to sell on eBay, I think it was like 10%.
No, it should go each side.
Will you be coming out with any Valentine's Day promos? Yes, we do currently have a Valentine's Day promo. If you want to head on our website, it's on our TikTok bio if you want to check it out. But we have, I don't even know where it is. We have like different designs that you can choose. So we made an exclusive design for Valentine's Day. And you can choose between two colors, a charcoal and a baby pink. And you can also choose between the font, so you can either go with a cursive or a typewriter. And we also have a bundle as well. So that's up on our website if you want to check it out. Super cute because we've already had some customers order for their BFs, GFs, BFFs. It's really catchy, BFs, BFFs. Do you send to UK? No, we don't, unfortunately. We only ship to Australia, which is funny because like in these past few days, we've been getting so much traction from overseas, from you lovely people on YouTube and you lovely people on TikTok. We've seen a lot of people come from the US, the UK, and we're always so disheartened that we can't ship overseas just yet, but it's actually pretty pricey for us because we are on the other side of the world. But not to say that we're not trying to make it happen. We're trying to make it happen ASAP. But prices will be quite high if I'm being honest. Lucky last.
You can do knees one.
Oh, and I have one more. I lied. I feel like my eyes are so bad.
That's
I don't
the
know if that's
first
right.
pink one that we're sending out.
Yeah,
Everyone
so
loves
ever
the
since we
charcoal.
launched our Valentines, everyone has bought charcoal. No one has bought the pink except for Alan, one of my friends. So he like chose pink. So I don't know. Does no one like pink? I love the pink. It's so cute. It's like all baby and stuff. But maybe people just like the charcoal because it's different. I don't know.
It's more unisex, more minimalistic.
Yeah, I guess the pink is quite like flashy. Hi. Hello. We're actually just about to end our live.
In like
This is the last candle that we are labeling, the very, very last. Lucky last. It's like I'm on like show and tell. I'm like, this is what we're labeling.
where do you guys get your table to make candles from? We actually got it from someone on Marketplace.
Yeah,
It's like a
marketplace.
it's like a they just sell easy to make tables and shelves.
Yeah, we just looked up on Marketplace like workbenches, and then we saw that they were selling it, and then we just rocked up to like a news agency, and then they were selling these tables. So then we bought these tables, and we use them to make candles, and they're standing, so it's really good.
So on YouTube, these are our two Valentine candles.
I'm so sorry. No, you're
It's
fine.
Wick
You're fine.
and
You didn't know you
charcoal.
were on live today.
And then there's also
But
a name.
But we're going to end it now.
So for me,
We already like
for Caroline.
I'm so sorry, Katrina's.
And then we also have two type fonts, which is typewriter and if it'll focus. This one is cursive, if you can see. It's focusing on
I'll
me.
buy the pink one. Yes, please buy the pink one. No one gives
So it's a two. We have them
enough
individually sold on our website or as a duo as well. So
Do you want to show me the pink one? Someone said I'll buy the pink one. I would honestly, I will love you forever if you buy the pink
the
one.
cleaners
because,
again?
Because no one is buying our pink one. Everyone is gravitating towards charcoal, and I get it because it looks like super unisex, minimalistic. But can we just talk about this color though? It is so pretty, and it will sit nicely, and you can get it for your BFF, you can get it for your GF, your BF, and just look at it, it's amazing. But then we also have charcoal. So this is what they look like when they're together, like so, and it's really really nice and contrasting with each other. And these are the two different fonts as well. And then you can also customize. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but you can also customize your name on it for whoever you want to send it to. And then we'll type it out on the label. And yes, it is the cleaners. They're coming around the block right now, so sometimes it gets super loud, and I'm trying to yell for you guys to hear.
But that's it, guys. That's the end of our live, both on TikTok and on YouTube. And thank you guys for staying tuned because it's been nearly 2 hours, an hour and 55 minutes.
I can't believe it's been
Which is crazy.
2 hours. I'm just gonna wait until the cleaners. It's really loud.
I hope you guys have enjoyed.
Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed our live session, whether or not you came from YouTube, whether or not you came from TikTok and you stayed. Thank you so much for joining us. We are definitely going to make this a thing. I don't know if you can announce it before you do it. I'm not really sure how to.
I think you can do it on YouTube, premiere before you go live.
But we'll definitely tell you guys before we go live, maybe of us packing our orders so we can show you what goes into each order, or maybe if we're even just having a talk with you, because we love answering all your questions regarding business or just random stuff. So it would be really fun, and thank you so much for joining us. I think we're gonna go home now because it's 7:30.
And I hope you
we're
guys
so tired. I'm
enjoyed
really tired.
the quality on YouTube because the last one was terrible.
Yeah,
and I'm glad that this time it's a lot better. Hopefully we can get a mic, maybe one that we can speak and attach to ourselves so it's easier to hear. But yeah, thank you guys so much.
Do an ASMR one. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Can I say bye to TikTok? Thank you so much for watching. We will see you guys in the next one whenever we do. But thank you for following along.
Thank you.
You
have
guys
a great weekend.
An amazing weekend. You be safe. I love you all. I'm just gonna wait for things to pass, but thank you so much. You guys, I'm going to end it and we will talk soon. Bye.
Bye. Bye, YouTube.